Greetings. Today is Friday, September 21st, 2012. And if I had some, I'd have some leaves fluttering by the frame to announce the arrival of autumn. Soon the leaves will be falling from the trees and I'll be out raking them. All right, so what's on my mind today is stress and what people do when under stress. Two stories that go with that. First off is a gas station attendant in Toronto pursued a gas and dash customer who pumped a little over $100 worth of fuel, and the gas station attendant ended up being hit by an SUV and pinned underneath it and run over and killed. Now, why did the gas station attendant risk his life for a little over $100? Well, because he either would fear losing his job or fear having to pay out of his own pocket the cost of that fill-up. The stress caused him to take that action. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened many times in many provinces. And in fact, at least one province, the province of British Columbia, has made it law that you must pay before you pump, which eliminates the problem. There are no people gassing and dashing when you have to pay before you pump. Thus, there are no people being killed trying to make those people pay for the gas they pumped. So it's pretty clear to me this is something that should be rolled out across Canada. All the provinces should have picked it up. I think, it's pretty safe to say that there's been enough examples of this that we need not have any more examples before we say, hey, as a democratic people, how about we just all agree we don't want our gas station attendants being forced to choose between losing their jobs or paying out of their pocket or chasing down a gas and dash customer. Let's just make everybody pay at the pump. Enough said on that, I guess. Next story about stress. As you may know, most likely, the federal government has been targeting different departments for layoffs. Recently, a story has surfaced that a federal government employee chose to end his own life because of the stress he was experiencing regarding his impending layoff or the impending layoff of somebody else in his department who would lose their job because he kept his. Also released is the EAP, Employment Assistance Program call-ins. The number of call-ins from employees who are considering suicide are way up since the start of this employee reduction program. So, hello, when the bureaucrats know there's a problem where people are contemplating suicide and they just keep marching down the same path saying, oh yeah, well, we're just going to keep doing things the way we're doing things. We're going to stress everybody in the department out and, well, we hope they'll continue working normally, but we know they won't, or we hope that no one will kill themselves when we know they'll be calling in, and we know they are calling in all stressed out and contemplating suicide. No, we'll just carry on doing what we've been doing. Hello? Why is it the government hasn't halted that rather bizarre way to determine who's going to be let go and just done something different? I think most people would agree. I'd rather just be told, hey, guess what? We're laying you off, rather than, hey, in 3 months, we may or may not lay you off. And we're going to have a competition between you and all your coworkers to see who gets to stay. How? Totally wrong. Just wrong. So what I propose is you and I and everybody that you talk to and email and whatever, take action. Write a letter to the Prime Minister, Stephen Harper, saying you really think this is bad for Canadians. For a number of reasons. One is federal employees are potentially going to kill themselves. We've seen one. How many do we not know about? Two, the employees who are stressed out aren't doing their job properly. And three, some of the employees who are stressed out are just gone on long-term disability and aren't doing the job at all, and there isn't anybody to fill the role. So again, the work's not being done properly. So I urge you to sit down and write that letter to Stephen Harper asking him to tell the bureaucrats, abandon this plan now. Find some other way to lay them off. Just don't do it the way they're doing it now. And that letter to Stephen Harper goes in the mailbox, and it doesn't need a stamp. Okay, that's all. Please do that. Have a good day, and we'll talk tomorrow.